I'm tired of walking. When will we get there, Dad? He responded by telling me that we would just have to walk over this hill. After we climbed over the hill, I saw what we would soon call our new home. I saw the beauty of this new, beautiful, and undiscovered land. I saw the towering red rock formations that had amazing color and inspiring shapes, and I saw the herds of animals grazing on the grass. The animals that I saw included big bison, deer, bighorn sheep, birds, snakes, and even insects. The plant life I saw included cactus, yucca, flowers, and a bunch of different species of grass. We soon found a place to set up our camp. We claimed this area, and then I helped put up our teepee. Then I asked my dad if we could go exploring tomorrow. Just as I was about to go explore, I heard a loud kind of battle cry coming from the north, and I wondered to myself, what could this be? My dad rushed me back into the teepee and told me that I had to stay there. I was left wondering what had happened. Who made that sound? When my dad returned a few hours later, he told me that I would have to wait to go explore. He told me that this area was no longer safe. He told me that we were not the only tribe that wanted this land to themselves, and that they were willing to go to war to get it all to themselves. I started to fear the worst. What would happen to me, my tribe, my dad? Will we go to war? Will I ever be allowed to explore? Then I heard lots of commotion outside. I rose to see what was the matter. I saw my tribe preparing for war. My dad rushed in and told me that there was going to be a great war in the morning. When I awoke in the morning, the camp was empty. I rushed outside and climbed up on a rock. When I looked down in the valley, I saw my tribe and many others engaged in a battle for survival. I ran back to my teepee and threw myself on the ground. Through my sobs, I hoped and prayed that they would come back safely. The village was a ghost town without them. And just like that, it seemed like my prayers were answered. My tribe slowly rose above the hill, but it looked smaller, less people. But right now, the only person I cared to see was my dad. I saw him slowly rise above the hill with nothing more than a few scrapes or bruises. I ran to him and threw my arms around him. The first thing he said to me was, "Kai, son, you may go explore now." I was so happy. I hustled back to the teepee to gather up some things for his trip. I got water, snacks, and even something to map the area on. I started to head out. I turned right and sat up on a rock and stared at the rocks for about a couple minutes. Then I realized that I had forgot something. I ran back home. When I arrived back at the teepee, I asked my dad a question. I asked him if he would like to join me on my exploration. He told me yes, and I was very happy. In a few minutes, we set out, back on my exploration. Now this time, it's with my father. We walked around and admired the towering red rock formation. We walked around and admired the sandstone formations. The sandstone seemed to have a red glow and seemed to touch the sky. This place was so beautiful. We walked around some more, and then we saw a rock that looked like it was balancing on one corner. It looked like at any minute it could fall over. My dad and me decided that it should be called Balancing Rock. Then we saw a rock formation that had 3 rocks, all different sizes, but they were all tall and skinny and stuck straight up. It looked like 3 people standing right next to each other. There were so many other cool rocks that we saw, way too many to list. And not only rocks, many other cool things. I love this place so much. From the towering red rock formations, the one-of-a-kind shapes and sizes of these rocks, and the animal and plant life, this place is truly amazing and beautiful. This place is truly amazing, and I would love to stay here for the rest of my life. This place is truly meant for the gods.